Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're jumping into some catch cup. I did manage an absolutely insane 5-0 set last night, which I'm really excited to show. Yeah, I'm really enjoying catch cup. I think the idea is great. Luckily I had some Pokemon ready, so we're going with Graveler on the lead with Mantine and Wigglytuff in the back for support. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into this first matchup. Okay, Graveler on the lead against a Snorlax, very bulky as we all know. Okay, they switch straight into a Scrafty. They're going to absolutely destroy us with that, unfortunately, so we switch straight into the Wigglytuff to catch the charge move. Just a power-up punch, won't be doing nothing to us there. And look at that damage on the Scrafty. Take down the Scrafty with ease there. Yeah, back in comes the Snorlax. Charm damage really adding up on the Snorlax. The lick damage not doing too much to us, but a charge move now coming through. We do decide to shield to preserve the Wigglytuff as we are at a one Pokemon advantage here. Going for the play rough now. The opponent does decide to shield smartly there. The charm damage still really chunking on the Snorlax's health, but another charge move now coming through. We go for the double shield to avoid the superpower, and down the Snorlax goes. Defense and attack go down there with superpower. So now in comes a Galarian Rapidash, which takes us out. Now in comes Mantine. Charge move now coming through. It is a play rough, does quite a bit of damage to us. We couldn't shield because we didn't have any remaining. Now going for the Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam, really good charge move as it does drop the opponent's attack there. So even if you can't take the opposition Pokemon left, you're going to make it a lot easier for your next Pokemon coming in. Body Slam doesn't quite take us out. Now going for the Bubble Beam again. Not a hard hitting move at all, but a very smart play to have in your arsenal. And we do take down the Rapidash there with all three Pokemon still alive. Moving into the next matchup here. Graveler on the lead against an Electivire. Not a bad lead for us at all. The electric damage won't be doing too much because of our typing. Do decide to shield smartly there with the Ice Punch. That could have done a fair amount of damage. Now going for a Rock Blast. We've charged 2 up. The opponent did switch there. I'm not sure into what. Rock Blast doing a nice chunk of damage to that Cacturne there. We did have a second one charged up, so we're going straight for that now. The opponent does decide to shield. That would be taking out the Cacturne, so smart shield there. We do switch straight into Wigglytuff to take down the Cacturne before another charge move comes through. We took them by surprise there, I think. Now Wigglytuff now comes in. Charm damage really adding up. Hopefully we can get to a charge move here. We do get to an Ice Beam. Thankfully before our Wigglytuff went down it had only taken one more charm. We take down their Wigglytuff. Insane, and in comes the Electivire. Not doing much damage to us at all. We almost take down the Electivire as well with the damage there from charm. We can easily, safely shield this Ice Punch, and we should be able to get to a Rock Blast and finish this battle. Oh, another charge move coming through. The Electivire had a lot of stored energy there. We should survive this Ice Punch. And now go for a Rock Blast. And that opponent does shield. And that's another charge move. Electivire spamming the charge moves here. Must have had a lot of stored energy. It does actually manage to take us out. But we do have Mantine in the back just to finish the match up there. Moving straight to the next battle against a rank 10 here. Graveler on the lead against an Arcanine. Very favourable matchup here for us as we have the rock typing. Volt Switch really adding up. If we manage to land a charge move, that'll be doing a very nice amount of damage to the Arcanine, but they do shield. Volt Switch damage really adding up though. And charge move now coming through from the Arcanine. We do decide to shield the Flamethrower. We don't want to lose the Graveler with all the stored energy we've got. We do make a quick switch into Mantine with 2 Rock Blasts charged up on the Graveler. In comes a Scrafty. Favourable matchup for us here with the flying type on the Mantine. We do lower that attack, so we know Scrafty likes power up punch. So they'll raise their attack back up again, but we can keep it at a level here. I'll go for a foul play, okay. There's a nice chunk of damage there. And they've got another charge move coming now through. We do decide to shield the foul play, that would almost take us out. Now we go for the Ice Beam ourselves. Ice Beam does a nice chunk of damage there on the Scrafty. Can we get to another charge move before they do? No, we switch into Wigglytuff and charm it down. Now in comes a Victory Bow as our last Pokemon. Charge move now coming through. It is a Leaf Blade, it does take Wigglytuff down. But we do have a stored Rock Blast on the Graveler. And I believe they're out of shield, so this should be taking down the Victory Bow. Oh no, he had one shield remaining. And they managed to take us out there, wow. But Mantine restored energy comes in with the Ice Beam there. And should be taking down the Victory Bow this time, yep. Another rank 10 here, moving straight into the next matchup. Graveler still on the lead against a Magmortar, another favourable matchup here for us. See a lot of Electivires and Magmortars here because of the community days we've just had this month. It makes sense, I thought we would see a lot, so it's just finding some counters for those really. If we manage to land a Rock Blast on this, we would be doing a lot of damage, but they do decide to shield smartly there. Level on shields. And I bring in Wigglytuff at a perfect moment to catch a charge move here. Doesn't do a lot to us. Now in comes a Skarmory. Skarmory doesn't beat us to a charge move luckily, and we can go for the Ice Beam here. Hopefully be getting the last shield from the opponent, but they decide not to shield. Does a lovely chunk of damage on that Skarmory. We do shield the Sky Attack just to preserve our HP and hopefully farm down the Skarmory here. No, but they do have another charge move stored up. And they do take us out first, but we come in with a Graveler, Volt Switch down the Skarmory, and we now have a Rock Blast charged up for the Magmortar coming back in. That takes down the Magmortar easily there, and there's a Togekiss in the back which is very favourable for us. We can go for another Rock Blast here. I believe they've saved a shield for the Togekiss they have, but the Volt Switch damage will really start to add up. And we've got another Rock Blast charge, we don't quite manage to get there. So in comes our Mantine. They do get to a charge move. I believe it'll be an Ancient Power. It is an Ancient Power. Does a fair amount of damage to us there. We do get to the Bubble Beam, which does take down the Togekiss. Very good game there. Another rank 10 moving into the next matchup here. Graveler on the lead against a Machamp. Not a good matchup for us at all here. We need to get out of there quick. Bring in Wigglytuff, do a massive chunk of damage to this Machamp who decided not to switch. And he's down to like 1 HP before getting a charge move. We will be shielding there. And we take down the Machamp. Mantine now coming in. We do have a Mantine of our own, so we want to do a fair chunk of damage to this Mantine. Going for the Play Rough now. We don't land the Play Rough, they do decide to shield, so we're level on shields, but we do have a massive Pokemon advantage here. We decide to shield again, because the charm damage is really adding up on this Mantine. Unless they get to a charge move, they're going to have to throw their energy, and then we can bring in our Pokemon and next Pokemon farm down the Mantine. One Volt Switch on the Mantine takes it out, and now in comes a Whimsicott. We go straight for the Rock Blast here, hopefully get the shield from the opponent. We don't, the Rock Blast does a nice chunk of damage on the Whimsicott. And we go for another Rock Blast. Graveler very spammy with the charge moves, only takes 3 Volt Switches to get to a Rock Blast. The Whimsicott does take us out, it's going to be a close matchup this one. Very close matchup here, the Whimsicott gets to a charge move. It is a Grass Knot, does a massive chunk of damage there. Hopefully we do get to an Ice Beam before the Whimsicott gets to another charge move. And that should be super effective and be taking down the Whimsicott. Very good battle there. And that is that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As you can see there, 5 out of 5. And we're getting closer to rank 10 for the first time. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next video.